Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? Water's water, but it's a whole lot going on under surface. What's the vibe, man? 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest, and every rotation after that, we gonna be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well, man. So everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't eat what you and you don't what I eat. You know what I'm saying? So always do your research. And if you're new, you don't know what to do, hit D. All of the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Your feedback, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, anything you got in your mind, you ain't got to talk to yourself. Let me know in the comment section. I got SoundCloud, YouTube, singles, iTunes, and I also got Cash App. You want to donate, assist, contribute, you know what I'm saying, to just show some love or show some honor. You going to find that at $781 THEVBYZ. Let's get it. Let's go, famosa. And if you're vibing with me, make sure you drop a V in the comment section. And even if you feel violated, you could do that too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We here. Another one. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, medicine is medicine. Now, if you're getting high, you're getting high. You understand what I'm saying? Now, to each his own, right? But on this F, I done had a couple gladiators. Oh, yeah. And shout out to my gladiators and gladiatress. Shout out to the gods and goddesses that's out there saving their money, time, and energy. Yes, sir. But I had a couple gladiators out there that asked me about what is my take on psychedelics while you are on your journey. All right, let's get into it. Gotta put something on the feet. It's getting frisky out here. Right? That's good enough. So, psychedelics on semen retention, celibacy, brahmacharya itself is a psychedelic, is a natural high. Now, depending on the level and the depth of introspection, it depends on if you're trying to look in the telescope, the magnifying glass, or the binoculars. How far you trying to go, how deep you want to go. You understand what I'm saying? Because this lifestyle itself is one of the greatest natural highs. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Let me put this motherfucker sock on. But we still gonna joke though. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. If you already vibing high and you gonna put something in your body that's gonna make you vibe low, I wouldn't suggest that. Especially if you're gonna put something in your body that you know that's gonna throw your frequency off. Not tune it up, but throw it off. I wouldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these psychedelics are gateways. You know what I'm saying? Different dimensions and frequencies and portals. And if you're not ready to go on that journey, you're not set for that, it can cause a relapse. You understand what I'm saying? It can cause all type of different changes and things to the body that you don't want. It could also mess up, let's get to the bottom line, you hear me? It could really mess up your frequency. It could take you out your God body. It can open you to a realm of entities you may not be trying to indulge with. You know what I mean? So take that into consideration. Now, for me, on the other hand, like I said, bro, I ain't fake. I ain't gonna be no hypocrite, and I ain't gonna blow smoke up your ass. You know what I'm saying? With me, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take it there. We gonna keep it a bill. Me, I'm an old soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one you catch in a wheelchair. God forgive me. I take that back. I'm the one you catch in a rocking chair. Okay, shit. And everybody like, damn, the wheelchair, damn, 5 Nah, bro, I'm the one you catch in a rocking chair, you heard me? So, yeah, I partake everything in moderation, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to abuse the substance. You don't want to abuse the plant. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody that can't be alone with themselves. They always got to be with somebody because they can't find their own happiness. That type of person shouldn't be in a relationship. It's it may be 3 people, maybe more, but basically it's 2 type of people. It's people that can function on things and shit, and people that can't function on things and certain things and substances, right? And if you know you can't focus and you can't get business done on certain substances, especially psychedelics, I wouldn't suggest you get on. Now, I'm going to say this. If you new to the practice, if you knew the celibacy, you knew the brahmacharya, you knew the semen retention, then I wouldn't do psychedelics till maybe I done been in 2 years in, or maybe I done been at it for 2 years. Because you want to be silent, you want to be sober, and first and foremost, you want to make sure that everything that you pulling is your own weight. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want anything to alter you, and then you take notes and you realize how your certain streaks or your certain clutches, how your journey been. And then when you off it, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? So no, on this practice, bro, unless you got 1 to 2 years in, you know what I'm saying? I would say give it 1 to 2 years and don't take any psychedelics. Don't do any of that so you could really get the groove. You could really feel everything. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want anything to cushion your blow, alter it, speed it up, any of that. You understand what I'm saying? So what I would say, like I say, for the first 1 to 2 years, I wouldn't do any psychedelics because I would want to be sober and I would want to be able to acknowledge all the changes, yet along all the challenges that I came across and I came through and I ran through while on my clutches of my journey. Whichever you doing, because some people on streaks, they got certain clutches, and certain people just like, this is my life. This is like oxygen to me now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my take. Now, if you ain't trying to go to jail, because you know what I'm saying, you do got a high level of testosterone, you know what I'm saying, you got a higher level of intensity, you got a low tolerance for bullshit like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, because you realize your value and how valuable you are and how valuable your time is and everything you interact with, so you're not really with the fuckery or the schmuttery, you heard me? Yeah. I would say go ahead and get you a couple puffs or 2, hit you a blunt or something, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, but always know there's always a consequence for everything, dog. Now, if you, like I said, if you get medicated, you know what I'm saying? like say if you got body ailments or something like that, you got a bad back or something, you on SR or something like that, or you been in a car crash or something like that, yeah, go ahead and take your medicine. I ain't saying get off your meds. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then, I go get me some gummies when I got it. I had some gummies. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to do now, when I get a nice amount of flour, I'm going to make me some syrup and I'm going to make me some Earl, right? Because I don't want to just keep on smoking. I don't want to keep on dusting in my chimney and then cleaning my chimney back up. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep my chimney clean. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and make some syrup and I'm going to make some flour and shit like that. But that's what I got to really say about the psychedelics, dog, when you're on your journey, bro. You know, you got to look at it like this, bro. The psychedelics, dog, on a journey, bro, is just like the teacher telling you, like, yeah, you got an open book test and you're using your cell phone. You could do that, but you got to realize you got real life too. So when you're in real life and real life shit happen, you know what I'm saying? It's like Popeyes. The fucking spinach is a fucking psychedelic. You know what I'm saying? Give him strength and all of that, but being on semen retention, it gives you that. Being on semen retention, you heal, your body heal. You know what I'm saying? It's like you take the sacred plant. But if you're going to be on SR or celibacy brahmachari, and you're going to be indulging in psychedelics, let's say cannabis for shit show, I would say eat it. Salads, cook with it. That's the best way to do it. Next would be teas. The last result would be the smoke. The third one would really be great is to get a tent and just smudge that shit up in there. You know what I'm saying? But if you me, you a OG, you been on this, you been, you know what I'm saying? Hey, stick to your guns, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I do this, hey, I got a wet ass mouth, so it kind of dry my mouth out. You know what I'm saying? Because I hardly get cotton mouth like everybody else normally do. Two, it keeps me from not having to be in jail, making sure somebody mama or they grandpa or they old lady got insurance on them. You know what I'm saying? Three, I also get into a higher state. I speak to myself and I get to quiet the world down. You know what I'm saying? Get to slow things down because I got so much going on, bro. And it's like, a lot of people told me it's like I got ADHD and shit like that, which I know I have a lot of energy and I get bored fast. And I'm always doing like 80 things at one time, bro. But I just learned to master that. And sometimes it's help. I don't lean on it. I don't use it as a crutch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And also it affects, if you're going to be on SR at all, you got to realize too. And you're gonna be doing psychedelics and shit, you gotta realize that it also will alter your state, your REM sleep. And also it would intercept if you're having vivid dreams. You may have dreams, you may not have no dreams, you may have the greatest dreams. It depends on your theta state, your beta state, your alpha state, what you eat, and etc. Your life, you know who you are. But if you new to this practice, bro, I would say 9, dog. Like I say, for 1 or 2 years, so you could fully get the whole inner and outer, so you could understand what's really going on and know that it really been you pulling your own weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I say. Like, well, I'm on SR, I'm on celibacy brahmachari. Well, I'm on brahmachari and celibacy. You know what I'm saying? And one of my goals was like, hey, bro, there's a lot of women that come to me. There's a lot of women that offer me services or even offer me guap and shit. Now, to a certain degree, yeah, but I don't want to have to call on no woman and shit, you know what I'm saying? If I need it and shit. Like, I ain't gonna flex and shit. I did hit up one of my female relatives and said they could look out for me on Cash App and shit for food and shit like that. But I mean, like, a woman that's, you know what I'm saying, that's outside my bloodline and shit, that didn't raise me or some shit like that. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna pull my own weight. I done had some woman offer me a place to stay. No, I'm gonna pull my own weight. I'm gonna do what I gotta do on my own because this is my energy, my life force essence, and nobody gonna eat, feast, or be parasitical with it. If they ain't watering me, I definitely can't water you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my take on psychedelics, dog, and being on semen retention, brahmachari, you know what I'm saying? You gotta realize, like, hey, dog, if you in pain and shit, and you need to go ahead and smoke one, eat a couple buds and shit, go ahead, dog. But if everything in your life going smooth and shit, don't do it. If you at a real high frequency and shit, don't do it, because some of these things could either lower your frequency or throw it off. You know what I'm saying? It's not bettering itself at all. You feel me? So everything in moderation, dog. But honestly, when you own this practice, you really don't need cannabis, bro. You really don't need to smoke. You understand what I'm saying? Like, literally. It's just that, I'm going to be honest, having so much energy and shit and saving my energy, I noticed the difference between the envy, the jealousy, and the haters. And being on this practice has maximized that like 100,000 times over. I never had this many haters, evil eyes, and jealousy ever in my life. But since I'm strengthening my spiritual cord, my spiritual energy, I could feel all the spirits around me. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a Pokédex or some shit. The more you save your life force essence, you know what I'm saying? You able to recognize certain spirits around you before y'all step into the energetic spiritual exchange range. You understand what I'm saying? So this life force essence, dog, you know what I'm saying? You don't need anything, like, for example, like certain substances. If you on SR and you drinking heavy and shit, yeah, that could fuck up your perception, and you might fall back into that range of lust, and your eyesight might be going from the eyes of the tiger to the eyes of lust. And that you know what I'm saying, that open doors and shit. But we know alcohol ain't no fucking gateway. It ain't no goddamn psychedelics. I don't know what the fuck is alcohol. I think alcohol is an evil thing. Is an evil substance. That shit burn like a bitch. It burn when you're drinking. It definitely burn if you put it on an open wound. I just feel like, yeah, I done drunk a lot of alcohol throughout my life, but I never was an alcohol drinker. It was because I was probably with my people, and I was like, I ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, I don't make it all icky and shit. We gonna keep this bitch litty in this bitch. No matter we go home, we all throwing up out the window and shit, leaving out the club and shit. You heard me? Good old golden days, you heard me? But honestly, man, you chose celibacy, brahmachari, semen retention to have a clearer perception, a clearer reception. You understand what I'm saying? To have a cleaner and a closer connection with source. You understand what I'm saying? So that we could really and truly walk by faith and not what's in our face. So if it's really going to be interrupting an interception, you know what I'm saying, your true frequency, don't indulge on the psychedelics, you know what I'm saying? But if it's going to expand your mind frame, because that's one thing about this practice. This is the practice of expansion. You understand what I'm saying? And when you have a child, that is the practice of extension. You're extending yourself. Expansion, you're making yourself bigger, your aura bigger, you're making your pockets bigger, you're making your opportunities bigger, your choices, chances, and changes. You're moving righteously. It's going to attract things that's going to make you bigger, but not shrinking on this life force essence. And a lot of motherfuckers want you to shrink, you know what I'm saying, because your energy is too big. So if it's going to be messing up your energy, or they're going to have you eating the wrong things, having the wrong thoughts and shit, Nah, don't fuck with no psychedelics. Everybody mind is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody might need one perk to get good. I might need 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? My body just, you know what I'm saying? Like, to each his own, bro. You might be good with an ounce for a whole month or longer than that. If it was the old me, I'm gonna need an ounce probably in the next 4-5 days. Like, I'll smoke an ounce. The old me will smoke an ounce in 2 to 3 days. Just me and myself and my blunts. Sometimes I'll do papers. But the me I am now, you know, I only do it every now and then. I don't even blow that much, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes on SR, yes, this is a psychedelic, but this is also medicine, right? And I'm not having intercourse, so sometimes I need to release. I need not to release, but I need to relax my valves and my veins and my prostate and all of that stuff right there. So this does that because I notice when I'm on my psychedelic and I'm you know what I'm saying, food does taste better, things does taste better, music does still taste better. That's naturally on the practice, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed that I be way more relaxed when I piss. And I be pissing way more. Like I be pissing like I'm drunk. But they be letting my body know like it's pushing everything out. All of those CB2 and CB1 receptors that stuck to my fatty cells is coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's pushing it out. And it's releasing my muscles so that more fluid could come out. It relaxes my body. This is my masseuse. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, to each his own. Sometimes people are getting high. If you're going to do psychedelics to get high, no. If you're going to use psychedelics for medical reasons or to get medicated or for spiritual practices, fucks with it. But everything in moderation, man. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think I should do that on YouTube right now. I'm trying to get everything right on YouTube, dog. But you know what? At the end of the day, we ain't even living for the views and shit. Whoever this message reaches is gonna reach, you feel me? But I do got children, so excuse me, children. But in this world we living in, y'all better stop playing with me. But you know what? I do got children watching and kids watching. I've been told that, so I'm gonna tighten up. I'm just being me, dog. I never said I was a role model, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my take. If you're gonna be on psychedelics, dog, it's gonna help you for the best, yes. But if not, don't stress. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anything that's gonna be messing up your journey or getting you to relapse. You know what I'm saying? Or even also messing up your progress. That's why I said, if this your first time and you new to this motherfucker and you ain't been on this motherfucker for at least like one or two snappers, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself the mental space and the spiritual space to be able to feel everything in and feel the groove and experience the changes to each depth, to every degree, you know what I'm saying? To every motherfucking string as we get through this tangle well we weave. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be pulling strings out here and not getting caught up in them or getting hanged by the clothesline, you know what I'm saying? So don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. If you're going to get medicated, yeah. You getting high? No. But enjoy the natural high that this practice, this lifestyle bestows amongst you, within you. You understand what I'm saying? I remember it was like maybe like 1 something in the AM. I'm sitting at the beach, and I'm sitting at the park in Miami. And this man came up and he was like, "Hey, bro, could I tell you something? I don't want to bother you or nothing like that. I don't want you to think that I want anything or anything neither." I was like, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "Can I sit down?" I was like, "Damn, it's a vampire. I gotta invite this nigga." And he was cool. His energy was straight. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I just wanted to, could I just sit down with you for 5 minutes?" And it was some energy vampire leech and shit. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I just want to let you know, I'm not gay. I like women. I'm pretty sure I could tell and sense that you love women as well. But I just want to let you know, bro, that you have a very relaxing aura. You have a very euphoric aura feel. And I just feel so high and I feel like I'm on the best drugs in my life I ever been on just by sitting beside you." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, I just started feeling it when I was walking through the park. And I felt you, and I just walked to this direction." And I was like, "Damn, dog, that's what's up, bro. People don't be keeping it modest, keeping it honest like that. You feel me?" No, like, I honor you, bro, but I've been told that a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, about my energy and my vibe. And I also noticed, like, hey, bro, like I say, it can throw your frequency off. And people can definitely pick up on your energy to the max when you on this practice. So you don't want to be pulsating the But I guess you're gonna deal with it in the long run. But you understand what I'm saying? You want to make sure that your energy signature and the energy that you want to be in, yet alone that, is not being intercepted. No interruptions, you know what I'm saying? No interference. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, you dig? Yes, it's best for you to take care of your lungs and not smoke and shit like this. You know, that's why I say to each his own. Don't do what I do. Don't did like me. Get like me. And I'm not here to make you like me. I'm here to better you. That's all I'm here to do. That's what every video is, to better you. Even if you got to become better than me. Nigga, I ain't cheeky. I ain't jealous and I ain't envy. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? You becoming better, I become better. That make me want to become better. And we watch everybody else become better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what I gotta say about psychedelics. You know, just work on your breath techniques if you want to alter specific states. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boils down to, dog. Just, you know, you could utilize this, you know, for open book tests when you in class, but when the world tests you, what you gonna do? So, you know, to keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying, to each his own. Like I say, I do my thing, everything in moderation. Whenever I got a bad situation popping up, I don't run into this shit because I don't use this as no motherfucking Band-Aid, as no motherfucking tampon. You know my quote, you heard me? I could be a Band-Aid, but I can't be no motherfucking tampon. Bleed all over me, you hear me? But no, I don't use cannabis. I don't use medicine as a crutch when I'm in a bad situation because that's just me, dog. It's just me. I'm not trying to hide my problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feel them. I don't need nothing to cushion my blow. I'm trying to experience and feel the fuck out that shit. You feel me? So, nah, bro. I use this so that I can stay. So this is my get out of jail card every time. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers gonna try you. Motherfuckers feel like, oh, it's a worthy adversary. Nah, we fighting different demons, my boy. You still in the physical, we in the spiritual. We fighting motherfuckers that you can't even touch and feel at nighttime, trying to steal our life force essence. Nah, my boy. You not even in our nah, my boy. You still fighting things in the flesh and you still fighting the flesh, my boy. You're not on our type of fight. You're not in our caliber. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, everything to each his own, dog. But like I say, when life tests you, what you gonna do? You can't pull this out. You know what I'm saying? Unless you Batman and shit, unless you Spider-Man, you stay with your web slingers. But if you the new Spider-Man, nah, your shit mechanical. Nah, you ain't legit. I only fuck with Toby. Straight up, nigga. Yeah, never be another Spider-Man in my life, nigga. Besides the first Spider-Man, straight up. All the other Spider-Mans, they cool too. But nah, nigga. Fuck out of here. What happened to Spider-Man when he ain't had all that shit on his suit? All he had was his senses and his natural born in webs. That's it. Know what I'm saying? Fuck. And psychedelics on S-Aura is like being a Spider-Man. If you're gonna be on psychedelics hard while you're on S-Aura, it's gonna be like you the new Spider-Man or the Miles Morales. They got technology and shit and they fucking suit and shit. But if you ain't gonna be on psychedelics like that, when you really looking for that, the deepest deep diving and soul searching you could go through without using these psychedelics, then you like the original Spider-Man. I fucks with you. I mean, I fucks with all the Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'll fuck with Toby. I'll fuck my boy. You hear me? Yeah. I didn't kill your father. I'll fuck with that boy. You hear me? That's my boy. You hear me? For real. But see, when you don't have, put it like this, though. Being on SR and having no control is like being in a black suit all day, every day. That's dangerous, nigga. That's like watching Smallville with Clark Kent and he getting the red kryptonite. That's dangerous, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you got that real control and shit and you've been feeling the groove, you know how this journey go, then yeah, you can indulge in that. But the best thing, if you want to go full-fledged in this journey, no, don't do no psychedelics. Because you want to stay la pareza, purity. And you want to put any foreign things within the body. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody's journey different, to each his own. You understand what I'm saying? I be on some Dr. Strange shit, me. I'll say. Pardon me. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody that made it this far. In the views, in the comment section, on the channel, subscribing, on the journey, etc. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful life. And hey, it wouldn't have been no better. You know what I'm saying? This was the best choice. But like I say, if it's for the medication, then that's great. But if it's for high, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because on here, we not running from ourselves. We not hiding from anything. If anything, we got the greatest perception and clarity. So you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's like cutting the TV on and you ain't pay the bill. It's just straight static on a fatback TV. You could feel that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have that tunnel vision and ish like that. You don't really need it. But to each his own, though. Like I said, it could alter your energy. It could change your dreams. It could change your magnetism. All type of different things, because every one of these different psychedelics, you understand what I'm saying, got their own special capabilities. But you got to realize you are the greatest psychedelic to ever exist. And it's psychedelic vibes. Go on YouTube, type in 781THEVBYZ. I dropped one single off of my album called Psychedelic Vibes. I'ma fuck with y'all, you hear me? Oasis, man. About to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The kids and the families coming out and shit. So I pretty much took care of my business. Chop it up. So let me get dressed and shit so we could splash. Yeah. Pretty much had a nice relaxing day. Got some good sleeping and shit. So now it's time to go get on the internet, get on some Wi-Fi, and get back to working on my project I'm working on. The projects, but this main project. Yes, sir, it's getting chilly out here. Should put my pants on too, huh? But yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Thank everybody for vibing with me, you know what I'm saying? And you let me know in the comment section if you do psychedelics and if you own them and how your journey been and how does it affect you, help you, benefit you, even if you use it to cheat sometimes, you know? But yeah, man, you don't want anything that's gonna interrupt with the spirit of the body. But yeah, someone they about to have a whole fucking ceremony and shit in this bitch. So I'm about to get my ass the fuck on. I'm trying to stay in my zen, nigga. I've been in zen mode all day. Crazy. It's been a long time since I got a zen mode like this. But I stayed out the way too. It's time to get on the Wi-Fi. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Yes, sir. Slide up out of here real quick. Shit, I ain't gonna lie though. I do gotta get a new phone though. Look at my shit, y'all. I see how my shit look. This I be working on this bitch though, dog. Yeah, this was my first skateboard phone and shit. Yeah, I gotta get another skateboard. Somebody stole that bitch. Now I tried to have stash it and shit. I had went out of town. It wasn't even that long though. I came back, that bitch was gone though. But I should have known and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm at the park. Hell yeah. I'm about to bust a move and shit. About to go get something to eat. Shit. I'm probably about to eat something slight though, dog. I got some bananas and apples and shit left over, but I was thinking about leaving that for when I break my fast for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Fucking lame ass game stalkers and shit. Coming in with the evil ass energy. That's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I be on my psychedelics, dog. Sometimes you be wanting to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Knock a nigga blade out the fucking arena. We gonna play with you and shit, but that's why I be hitting my psychedelics sometimes, dog, to stay calm and shit. Cause these niggas be trying you, bro. All type of sizes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We back on this bitch. Motherfuckers really be trying you, dog. Like you ain't just fucking just mop they shit, bitch. Just oh yeah. Kool-Aid, man, just bust all in this shit. Kool-Aid all on the floor. Cherry punch, fruit punch all on the floor. For real, they be acting like they don't wash. I swear, bro. Then they know the majority of them, cause I done fell for the, what you wanna call it, rage bait. I done fell for the trap a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had to go to court 6 months because the motherfucker started with me. You know what I'm saying? I always be meeting these bitch ass niggas at the finish line, but they always want to start shit, you heard? And then early, I don't know if y'all heard in the background, somebody was like, shut the fuck up. Fucking Matrix be wildin', boy. The Matrix be having me on, you hear me? Foot through the ground, on the ground, Flintstone shit. Fuck talking about pedal to the metal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here and shit, cause it's just too much going on and shit. This motherfucker, I'm like, bro, you coming? I know I'm in the bathroom and shit, but nobody really coming back here like here, bro. I be back here all the time. Don't nobody be coming back here. Yeah, people come back here and shit. This ain't my shit, but nigga, if you in the bathroom, get in and get out. What the fuck you worrying about me for, nigga? Do you and mind your fucking business. Fucking crackhead nigga just came in here and shit. You pissing and shit, nigga. What you looking at me for, nigga? And then why you came? They got 2 stalls, bro. You want to come right here by the little urinal that's in the open. You could have went any stall that's closed, nigga. These niggas be itching and shit, so you got to keep your temperament. You know what I'm saying? This one of my temperament babies, dog. For real, you hear me? Cause I'm like, bro, coming here shooting fiery darts at my feet and shit, like I can't see that shit. I'm like, nigga, you make a nigga want, wow. Fuck, bitch. You hear me? But I'm like, nah, Vavo, dog, you gotta stay cool, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause they want you to get out of pocket, bro. Like the other day, I was talking to myself, hitting my blunt, because psychedelics is also good, you know what I'm saying, to calm the nerves and shit, so you can see things, you know what I'm saying, release some stress in it, release the body and relax the muscles. So if you're going to be utilizing that, you know what I'm saying, not to get high, you know, and it'll allow you to open up your mind and your perception and let your brain breathe sometimes in this noisy ass world. Even if you ain't stressing yourself out, this world tries to stress you out. They send people to try to stress you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you have developed something that they have. When they gotta go to the store or go to their partner and go buy and shit, we naturally develop, we naturally build that, we naturally supply that. With people demanding for a peace of mind, and majority of their peace of mind is short term and short lived and temporarily, we got that shit all day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? So having that is the greatest thing ever. Like, why he couldn't be like Peter? Peter got him a straight stall. The other dude was trying to rage bait and straight stall me in that shit. I was like, come on, bro. We ain't even about to do that, bro. You could just, you know what I'm saying? But it be, I don't know, bro. Some motherfuckers just be on some other shit, bro. Like, dude, energy cool. Came in, came out. Didn't wash his hands like the other dude. And sometimes I understand why they don't wash their hands. Because sometimes this water be so fucking nasty. This water being used by the same motherfuckers, dogs and shit. You can smell the shit in the water. So sometimes I see why they don't wash their hands. But sometimes them niggas just nasty. Good thing this ain't nobody fucking copyright music. YouTube be trying to go ham on this video. You hear me? But yeah, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, dog, like, this, the peace of mind that this will give you, we already got it. But this will add to it because there's so many motherfuckers throughout the day deliberately trying to fuck with our peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, little small ass nigga, man, little fucking gremlin, fucking don't feed Gizmo at the 7 o'clock looking ass nigga, man. You hear me? Come in this bitch and shit. Nasty ass energy and shit, bro. Like, chill out, bro. We ain't gonna take it though. But energy goes where attention flows. Attention flows where energy goes. And I refuse to give energy to any one of these fucking dead zombie ass hoes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got everything in my pockets. But yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? It take a little edge off, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to, you know what I'm saying? Quiet the world and shit. You dig? For real. Real shit, dog. Niggas be, I don't know, bro. But things gonna get better, though, because I'm about to be in a better situation, better faces, places, and situations. I can't wait till I can finally get to a place where I feel like I'm at home, bro. Like I really belong there. And I'm welcome. Even if, I don't know if that exists, or maybe that's in my mind, dog, but I don't think it's in this fucking corporation. I don't think it's in this corporation. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm at home where I can breathe and shit. Be around all these niggas' mind state, bro. Damn. But yeah, I'm good though. Let him fuck up my energy and shit. Yeah, that's just part of the video, you know what I'm saying? That just had to happen. You know what I'm saying? The matrix of the universe laced that up perfectly, you feel me? And I had to add this into the video too, dog. Sometimes you just need that for your peace of mind, keep you calm, bro. Because you know you got so much testosterone, you got so much rage, you got so much energy. Just, ooh. That's why them workouts becoming in hand and shit, you feel me? That's how I release my stress and shit. Like I was saying earlier, though, because I wanted to get to the point, right? But that fucking nigga threw me off. So like I was saying earlier, when I'm mad or I'm sad or some shit, I'm not in like a balanced emotion, alkaline emotion. Let's put it like this: acidic and alkaline emotions. When I'm in an acidic mode, I don't use this. I don't want to go to this, or I don't want to go to any psychedelics, especially when I'm on this practice, because it's definitely going to be amplified by the boatload. You feel me? And I don't want any crutches or anything like that. I don't want anything to cushion my blow. So, being on SR when you having a tough time, no, I don't say run the psychedelics. You having wet dreams and you suffering with wet dreams and you mad and shit and you beating yourself up. Cause sometimes I didn't fucking had wet dreams and I done fucked up. I done relapse. Whether it was in my dreams or it was in the physical with a woman or it was a pixel. I always beat the fuck out of myself. I be on myself hard as a motherfucker that throughout my life, so many people had to tell me stop being so hard on myself. And I'm like, bitch, I got to, because who gonna do it for me? Who gonna keep me on this pace? Who gonna keep me on this rate? Who gonna make sure that I reach the success that I want? You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta be hard on myself. I can't let up and be easy. That's why you like you. That's why you cheesy. That's why you a bad body built, bad built. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to take that route. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be hard up. But I realize that I do have to be easy on myself, even though I be so hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been realizing and learning lately. I gotta be more easy on myself, dog. So no, this is more like a treat to me. You know what I'm saying? This is not a crutch. But anything that's a crutch or anything like that, nah, dog, get off that shit. Put that shit up. Even if you ain't been successful, you been sleeping more, eating bad, your habits been nasty and shit. Don't fuck with no psychedelics, bro. Stay sober. Don't do anything that's gonna have you off your criteria. And after that, on that note, I'm gonna end it on that note, man. Cause I don't wanna be a chatty patty. I'm about to get about it, cause I know there's about to be thousands of motherfuckers coming to this fucking ceremony and shit. It's nice though. I would like to stay and enjoy it, but nah. I reached this type of climax and stay by myself. I'm just being real, dog. I like intimacy, but I like intimacy with who I want, who is designed for. And one thing about intimacy, it comes in many forms and shit. And working out is intimacy, and also enjoying music and ceremony type shit like this too. So I can't be mixing my energy with everybody. You feel me? You know, we chosen ones, bro. We on semen retention and celibacy. Hey, bro, our days being in public like that is over with. Literally. Cause they doing low vibrational shit. They the type of motherfuckers that say, yeah, I've been on semen retention for years, and it was only one night only. They the type of motherfuckers that'll do some sinful shit and be right there in church. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. And then be right back doing the same ass shit. But I'm about to dip, y'all. You hear me? It was good, chopped it up, got my bags packed. I got me a cover. Last night it wasn't that cold. I'm still thinking about getting a tent or a sleeping bag. Either one. Don't need both, because that's too much luggage. This all. Hey, this everything I got in my life right here on my back. Everything else is right where I placed it, right where I want it. Invest in you, right in me. And that's your greatest and your best investment. Invest in you. Oasis.